And now to the monster storm causing big problems for several U.S. states tonight. Hurricane Matthew has already brought heavy rain, violent winds, and a dangerous storm surge to Florida. Tonight, more than 1 million people are without power in that state.
Just north of there, Georgia is also feeling it right now. Rain, flooded streets, wind, even some downed trees and branches.
People in the Carolinas are in prep mode as well. Dive teams are going door to door in Charleston, warning residents about dangerous flooding from Hurricane Matthew.
Preparations underway in North Carolina as well. People boarding up their homes and heading inland wisely. It's going to be another long night ahead for all those folks as Matthew continues to move north.
Chief Meteorologist Frank Billingsley tracking Matthew's every move.
Yep, anywhere from Florida to Georgia, south, North Carolina, hurricane warnings, tropical storm, flash flood, high wind watches, tornado watches, the whole mess as this system continues to move off to the north now, affecting Georgia, but still some strong wind and wave action in the Jacksonville Beach area. Right up through the Carolinas, starting to feel a little bit of that in North Carolina. Landfall still possible with this northerly movement, especially around, say, Hilton Head area. Storm surges of 4 to 7 feet, very heavy rain, as much as a foot is possible, significant wind damage as well. So here's what we have currently. 110-mile-an-hour storm, gusting to 130, moving north at about 10 to 12 miles an hour. 105-mile-an-hour winds forecast as this is off of Savannah, and then as it's off Myrtle Beach, 90-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow afternoon. By Sunday, it's starting to pull away from North Carolina, making this loop down toward the Bahamas by the middle of next week. We'll talk about that forecast and your weekend straight ahead.
All right, Frank, see you in a few. We continue our coverage of Hurricane Matthew now with our Ryan Korsgaard. Now, when we joined Ryan last night in this newscast, here's what it looked like in Jupiter, Florida. Ryan and our crew being pounded by the wind, the rain, and Matthew was bringing all of this ashore.
And tonight, Ryan is live for us in Delray Beach, and what a difference 24-hour makes in storm coverage. Right, Ryan?
It's amazing. Take a look at how calm it is behind me. You can imagine yesterday, the palms and everything else blowing around. Now the hurricane has moved north. This is what it looked like as Hurricane Matthew stormed ashore in Palm Beach County. He forced many off of the beach, out of coastal towns, and away from home. This is what it looks like a day later. The sun came out. The people came out too.
I went to Du Bois Park, and it was so rough. I couldn't believe it. It was definitely scary. I rode out the storm by myself, so I didn't know what to expect. First storm. I'm a Marylander, but this is day and night. It's so calm, and it's even kind of blue. I'm surprised and relieved. It's all good stuff.
Good today if you're a surfer. Yesterday, braving the water off of Juno Beach would have been deadly as Matthew churned off of the coast.
I think we're really thankful in our area because we know the devastation. We've all been through hurricanes before, so we know the devastation and damage and toll it takes on people. Now we hope everybody up in North Florida and Georgia and South Carolina are safe too.
Here, people are not bashing the forecast, instead just thankful for what they did not see.
It's a little calmer, but the seas are look like they have some current going, but the waves aren't as big as yesterday.
How do you describe it today?
Calm after the storm.
Now, keep in mind one thing a lot of people are dealing with. The power is out after those high winds. Take a look over here. The surfers are back here at the beach. It was a good day, at least in southern Florida. Certainly not the case to the north. We're live in Florida tonight. Ryan Korsgaard, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you for your coverage, Ryan. We'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock. We have been keeping you updated on Houstonians helping the victims of Hurricane Matthew. Today, the local Red Cross sent 2 of its emergency response vehicles to Florida. Once there, those vehicles and the volunteers will help get important supplies to people who need it most. And one of the most viewed sections of our website this week is our hurricane headquarters. That's where you can track Matthew anytime, day or night. It includes an interactive tracker, plus you can check tropical alerts on clicktohouston.com.